We live at a time during the transgender revolution, if you like, where this whole push for trans ideology has burst upon the scene, initially with the appearance of Bruce Jenner on the front page of the Time magazine a few years ago. But now we've got countless celebrities, people in public life, children wanting to go to clinics and transition through puberty blockers and hormones and possibly surgery as well. But what are the origins of this? And you could say it goes right back to the fall, to Genesis 3. But actually, in a more modern sense, it goes back to the Romantic movement and the Enlightenment. But there have been three major drivers in our contemporary European culture which have led to it. And the first one is radical feminism, the whole idea of throwing off the male yoke, if you like, the idea that women are somehow being oppressed and held down by powerful men. And radical feminism was itself an expression of cultural Marxism, the whole idea that there's this oppressed underclass. So cultural feminism led by such thinkers as Simone de Beauvoir. The second driver has been Gnosticism, and that goes right back to the first century. John the Apostle wrote about Gnosticism in 1 John. And the idea of Gnosticism is about that the real you is inside, and so you look inward to find your real self, not outward. Not outward to revelation, but inward to your own feelings and thoughts. So it's all about authenticating the inner you, discovering who you really are by looking inward. And then the third driver is what we call queer theory. And this was really pioneered by the American academic Judith Butler. And the idea of queer theory is that gender is not a biological reality. It's a social construct, something that we've made up and something that is used by some people to oppress others and stop them being themselves. So, if you like, back to the Enlightenment and the Romanticism, but the three fundamental drivers in our contemporary society have been radical feminism, throwing off the male yoke, Gnosticism, authenticating the inner you, and queer theory, seeing gender as a social construct, something that's purely arbitrary.